So it's story time. I want to take you back 3 years. So I found this quote: "So the magic you're looking for is in the work that you're avoiding." And so as we go back 3 years, let's go back to the club championship 3 years ago. This is 2021. As you can see, guys, I shot 90, 80, so a total of 170 over a course of 2 days. Came in absolute last place. I had started taking lessons at Golf Tech the day before this, and I was committed to those changes. And so fast forward, another year goes by. This is 2022. This is the club championship 2022, a year later after me shooting 90, 80. And then this is a quote that I stood by. All right, your beliefs don't make you a better person, your behavior does. And so I stood by that and stuck to my work. And obviously day one ended up shooting 67, which is a huge difference from the previous year, from 90, 80, shooting 90 the first day. So shooting 5 under the first day. And unfortunately wasn't mentally tough enough, and short game wasn't strong enough. I ended up losing by a lot on the short game, but I ended up finishing third place. Shot 67, 79 that year, came in third place. So thank you for reminding me what butterflies feels like. That was that's pretty much what that second day was. So I went right back to work, committed to focusing on my short game, working 125 yards in, because I knew that was going to be a game changer. So I focused on putting, I focused on chipping, those little knockdown, those in-between shots. But, you know, this drill right here really was a game changer for me. Just working on this gate drill right down the line, making sure that my putter stroke was smooth. Club championship comes up again this year, and I was ready. I was ready. I think practice round I ended up shooting 75. But I was ready. You know, I had my routine. I had my warm-up, stayed consistent the entire year. This is the day before the club championship. I was consistent. You know, every day getting up, putting in work, stretching, loosening up, going through my routine, going through my warm-up. I was committed to making sure that my body was ready and prepared physically and mentally. You know, I walked 9 holes. To make sure I had the endurance and the stamina in my legs to be able to withstand the 36 holes of tournament play. Had my simulator, my Rapsodo launch monitor, so making sure my yardage was dialed in. And so it was this year was a little different. Rapsodo was a huge benefit to be able to see the club face impact angle, getting those carry distances dialed in. That was a huge help, absolute huge. And so again, focusing on the 70 yards, 80 yards, 90 yards, and 100-yard shots, just getting those dialed in, making sure those are on point. Now, granted, when it boils down to it, this is what really made the difference, right? This is what really made the difference. 3 feet, 6 feet, and 9-foot putts. You know, working this drill, and then here's another drill that really made a big difference for me. All of these tees are placed down 3 feet apart from each other. Drop the ball at each tee. Two balls at the last tee. 3 at the first one. And, you know, just attempting to make as many of these putts as possible. And this really was a game changer for me, because the making putts on, you know, if you guys looked at my scorecard, you know, my stats, day one, I think I had 13 one putts, which is absolutely huge. I struggled big time. I only hit 7 greens in regulation. And so it was a huge struggle.
We did not come this far to just break down and lose now. I'm a winner. I'm going to win.
And that was my mindset going all into this. And the more difficult the victory, the greater the happiness in winning. And so that was my mindset. And so we got to day one, day two, and I got on the range and hit some balls on the range, and my goal was just to find the center of the club face. and I found it on the range, and came back out the second day and shot 74 the second day, so 73, 74. Didn't even realize that my lead was as large as it was, but we got through it. So here's another quote: the person that said winning isn't everything never won anything. And then this one also got me. So some people want it to happen, some wish it to happen, and others make it happen. And that was by Michael Jordan. And so at the end of the day, ended up holding up the 2023 Eagle Landing Club Championship trophy. Wasn't too satisfied with the 73-74, but it was enough to get the job done. And so because I was not satisfied with my performance overall, got right back out the next morning and was right back to work, because, winners don't always win. They just don't give up. So whatever you got going on, just keep fighting, man. Keep fighting.